Hello everybody, what's going on? This is Andrew, and today I'm going to be playing some more Explorer on Magic Arena. I didn't really have a deck to play today. I was looking around, I couldn't really find anything that looked particularly good. And then I came across this masterpiece that Jeff Hoogland put together. This card, Enigmatic Incarnation, has been a blast to play when it was in Standard. I tried it a little bit in Historic, and now is the time to see if it holds up in Explorer. This card lets you sacrifice an enchantment to go get a creature with mana value equal to 1 plus the sacrificed enchantment's mana value. So we have a bunch of 2-cost enchantments here, and a variety of good 3-drop creatures to get. We've got a couple of 3-drop enchantments here, and a couple of good 4-drop creatures to get. At 4, we can change Binding the Old Gods into Yarok, Tolsimir, Scarab God, or a main deck Yorion. And then we've got a bunch of lands to make this happen. Mostly we're turning the 2s into 3s, so we've got like a Renegade Rallier, a Knight of Autumn, a Manglehorn to kill artifacts, and if this is on the battlefield against Greasefang, the thing that comes back doesn't do anything. But yeah, this deck is it's a big control deck that has this Enigmatic Incarnation engine that just kind of churns and churns and helps you win games. This deck is sweet. I really like builds of Enigmatic Incarnation decks, and Yorion's a good place for it because your stuff enters the battlefield abilities anyways, so you might as well just like jam it full of one-ofs and stuff like that to go get with your tutor, and then blink everything with your Yorion. We've got some sideboard stuff. We've got some Thoughtseizes, Negates, a Hostage Taker, which maybe should be in the main deck, honestly. This card's been pretty good. A couple Rest in Pieces, some Shifting Ceratops, extra Meathook Massacre. I'm trying out a Phyrexian Scriptures here to kill stuff and nuke graveyards. It might be a little too cute, but I'm gonna give it a shot. But yeah, that's the deck. We're gonna hop into a couple matches. Hopefully the matches aren't too long. This deck usually plays the long game, so we'll see how that goes. But yeah, we'll see if this really fun tutor can make a splash in Explorer. Alright, getting into our first match here with Enigmatic Incarnation, Yorion nonsense. This hand is not amazing, but honestly I think it is a keep because we have the Elspeth's Nightmare. So we'll go like tap land on 1, tap land on 2, untap land on 3, Elspeth's Nightmare. And hopefully that's good enough. Drawing another land there was obviously pretty bad, but it means I get to cycle one of these at least on turn 3, so not the best, not the worst. They're also a Yorion deck. They might be the combo Yorion deck, so we might be losing game 1. By the combo deck, I mean the one that makes a creature token and then tries to turn it into a Agent of Treachery. For now, though, we get to kill this thing. And then we get to duress them next turn. Which is pretty okay. I might be cycling both of these. We'll see. Alright, how many cards are they going to throw away to loot with Chapter 2 on this saga? Through an Anger and a Castle Vantress. Sure. Sulfur Falls and oh, they're using a card to kill my thing? Okay. Let's play Spirited Companion, draw a card. Picked up a Gloom Shrieker. This flips into a 2/2. Now they can Transmogrify this into a thing, and they might just kill us here. Nope, not this turn. Okay. Well, I think I'm cycling in case I find a 2-drop spell to cast. I've got a bunch of 2s in the deck. Well, no attacks. Go. And we have the sun. Yep. They have Luca this turn to start flipping Agent of Treacheries. If not, we can get Redain to slow them down, potentially. Oh, yep. Why did they take so long to make the right play? Come on, opponent. Just do the thing. There's the Agent of Treachery. They steal one of my lands. Next turn they can do it again, steal another land. Oh, they can just make a copy of the agent this turn too. Sure. So I want my Thought Seizes here. I want my Negates here. Am I taking any hostages? Hostage Taker is good because it just kills tokens. Could be good here. I think the Archon of Sun's Grace comes out. I think some of the... I don't think the Gloom Shrieker is particularly good here. I think the Manglehorn's particularly good. Knight of Autumn can kill enchantments. Like, it can kill the Rafliki of Kiki Jiki. I don't know if that's enough, though. I think I want the other Meat Hook Massacre. Breath of Meletus just doesn't matter. How do we feel about this? Would I rather have a Shifting Ceratops to go get, or Archon of Sun's Grace? Or does Yasharn do anything? Sometimes these decks play treasure things. Yeah, I'll cut the Yasharn actually and leave the Archon, I think. I think that's a little better. This is a tough matchup, but we've got the Thought Seizes and Elspeth's Nightmares that we can do multiple times, thanks to a lot of stuff that we've got going on. So there's a chance that that will just pull us through. Yeah, we'll keep this. No blue mana, but we have Doggo into Archon. Not bad. I think that these... Last night when I was testing the deck, I played against only Yorion decks. I've only played against Yorion decks with this deck so far. And I think that sometimes you can go over your opponent, but it's not guaranteed that you're always the bigger fish. You know, in matchups like this, it's often just like who's doing the thing bigger. And I'm not convinced that we I'm not convinced that we always do the thing bigger. Sometimes yes, but I'm not convinced that it's all the time. I think I just Thoughtseize plus Omen of the Sea this turn. I don't care about March. And then they've got Fable plus Emperor. I think I'm just taking the Transmogrify. The Archon's going to be good next turn to slow our opponent down a little bit more. So they make the 2/2. I played this. Now we found a meat hook. I think I'll bottom the land, draw the meat hook. Now what? Am I going tap land Archon here to slow them down? Am I just Oath of Kaya-ing? Or am I just drawing a card with another Spirited Companion? I think I'll go Archon here. Makes their lands come into play tapped, which means they can't march my Archon, and they can't Wandering Emperor this turn, unless they use the treasure from this and throw this into Archon. And if they're doing that, kind of okay with it. I guess I've got to be a little careful, because with the treasure, they could play Emperor and plus on the Goblin. Okay, they just threw some lands away, drew some more cards. Yep. They forgot to read all of the text on Archon of Emeria. No, they actually have a free attack here if they want it, like I said. They can attack this into Archon and threaten to cast Wandering Emperor. Let's see if they make the play, though. Nope. Oh, and they actually just don't do anything. Cool. So I think I'm just on the play this, look for an untapped land. I found it. So I can just pick up my Yorion here. Yep. So I'm gonna meat hook this turn to kill their stuff. A double block. There's Incarnation. 2, 3, 4, 5. Tap land. So I can go get a 3-drop with this. I can get Skyclave Apparition. Doesn't really do anything. I can get Renegade Rallier to draw another card. I think it's better to just Oath of Kaya, kill the Reflection. And I think I'll just say no attacks and pass. Though, would I even be that upset if they use the -2 to kill Archon? I don't know. Looks like they're just marching Archon here. Yep. Okay. So if I find an untapped land, I can go Incarnation plus Skyclave. If I don't find an untapped land, I can just go Yorion, blink some stuff. Oath of Kaya can go get Hostage Taker for me now. And the Omen of the Sea can get Renegade Rallier, Glasspool Mimic. So I can go get Hostage Taker first and then go get Glasspool Mimic to get another Hostage Taker. Does not sound particularly bad to me. Opponent is playing things nice and slow. Oh, we're just firing up Den of Bugbear? Sure. You got it. Archon of Sun's Grace. Interesting. Well, obviously, I'd like to play the Archon and then blink my stuff, but I don't think I can afford to do that. So I think I'll just Yorion. Blink my stuff comes back. Kill that. Look for some lands. Those are lands, I'll keep them both. I do have 4 white, or 5 white, so I can do this and this next turn. Oh, just hard casting an Agent of Treachery. Sure. It's actually fine for me, right? Because now I can Incarnation. Hostage Taker. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Maybe I Meat Hook first. Meat Hook for 3. Yeah, so let's do that first. So I'm doing it this way so that they can't blink that Agent of Treachery. No, they're just turning on Hall of the Storm Giants? Sure. Hit me for 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I can go land, Archon of Sun's Grace, Enigmatic Incarnation, make a 2/2 end step, get rid of Oath of Kaya, go get Hostage Taker, hostage take my Yorion. Now, if they kill my hostage taker, I just get this back for free, or I can just cast it at any time. I think we're a little bit ahead here, but we are at 6, so we need to be mindful of that. Meat Hook killing their stuff could help us get back a little bit, and the Archon has lifelink, so if I get to attack at least once, I'll be feeling better. Need to be careful of the Hall of the Storm Giants and the Den of the Bugbear. But our opponent's basically just playing at sorcery speed right now.
Feel the energy of battle, then guide it like water.
Okay, so they're main phasing this because they have a Transmogrify, so now they're going to Transmogrify that. Yeah. What permanent are you gaining control of? Yeah, that doesn't do what they want it to do. I don't think it does, at least. So let's see. If I Yorion blink Omen of the Sea, Omen comes back, I get another dude, and then I can go get a 3-drop. I wanted to get Glasspool Mimic, but that doesn't work right now. Does Skyclave Apparition on this do anything? I don't want them to blink the Agent of Treachery. Is there any way I can kill the Agent of Treachery? So let's see, if I Yorion, I'm blinking. Oh, I can blink the Meat Hook Massacre. I can just blink all of them. Or not Enigmatic, but I can just blink these two. So I get more Archon triggers. Then let's go to combat. You attack, you attack.
Our swords will cross again.
This only blinks things they own and control. They can have the hostage taker, that's fine. Triggers. Yeah, I'll keep Thoughtseize, I think. I don't know if I need Redain right now. Then yeah, let's sacrifice the Omen of the Sea. And go get, what? If I get the Renegade Rallier, I can just get Omen of the Sea back. That doesn't seem bad. And then another Incarnation, sure. So they need a sweeper here, but if they have a Anger of the Gods or something, that leaves me with Yorion and Archon still, think this Archon's winning me this game. And now that I have a second incarnation, I can put one... I can get rid of one to go get, like, Scarab God or something. So they're going to blink Agent. They can't blink Hostage Taker. I'm not sure what they're thinking about here. I don't know what 3-mana spell they could have that would actually affect how the game is going. Oh, I can go get Tulsimir with this. Okay. Yep, go to attacks. I don't care. Nope, no attacks. Second main. Our opponent is spending so much time doing nothing. Yeah, you got it. What would you like? My Archon of Sun's Grace. Yep, resolves. Start with the Thoughtseize. I have Dovin's Veto for my Thoughtseize, sure. Let's see. We'll attack with all of this stuff. The Yorion is blocking. Oh, is there any way I can just kill my opponent here? Sacrifice something? I don't think so. Oh, actually, yes. This is going to do it. Okay, cool. So I can go get Tulsimir, Friend of Wolves, and then it makes a thing, and then it fights something. So if I just have it fight Yorion, it's going to trigger me Hook Massacre, and then they're just going to die. Okay, cool. We beat the Agent of Treachery. I think I want to leave the Gloom Shrieker in my deck. I don't know if Skyclave Apparition actually does anything. So I think Gloom Shrieker stays. And it might just be the second Gloom Shrieker that comes in. Because this doesn't kill tokens, so not a ton we can do there. I'll keep the second Gloom Shrieker. Because in that game I was wondering, like, if I kill my Hostage Taker, can I get it back ever? Because Hostage Taker seems really good here. And the answer was no, but with Gloom Shrieker, I can. So if we get into a similar situation in this game, we can see if we can pull that off. our opponent might time out before we get there. We'll see. Alright, let's play some Magic. Maybe. This hand looks pretty good to me. I'll keep it. Triome on 1, Glacial Fortress, draw a card on 2, and then Thoughtseize on 3. I might just Thoughtseize on 2 and play tap lands. We'll see. Thoughtseizing on turn 3 is arguably better, because that's the turn right before they combo off. So you could argue that it's going to be better for me to draw a card next turn, see if I can find like a negate or something, and then Thoughtseize the following turn. We know that they have Dovin's Vetoes, so we've got to watch out for those. No veto this turn. Yeah, I'll just go ahead and Thoughtseize here. Shatter the Sky, Omen of the Sun, or Fable. I kind of just want to take the Fable. Like, Omen of the Sun making two creatures is fine, because Meat Hook cleans that up pretty nicely. They also have Sokinzan. I think I'm just chilling. I think I'm gonna play the Spirited Companion. Okay. Scarab God plus Hostage Taker. That's a combo. Alright, as long as I don't have Transmogrify this turn, I'm feeling pretty good. My guess would be that they'd hold Sokinzan and they'd play Otawara. Yep. They're attacking. That's interesting. I'll block. Because now I can Elspeth's Nightmare the other one. Or, I should say, I'm casting this card anyways, because I want to duress them. So just doing this means that they won't have any creatures unless they commit the Sokinzan to it. Which is fine for me. And then I can duress them. I'm wondering if it's going to be better for me to play the Glasspool Mimic as a land this turn, so I can have 5 mana up the following turn. I had wondered if this could be a creature, but I don't know if that's possible. I just don't know if I'm going to want to cast Tolsimir next turn. And I don't know if I want the option to do so. Yeah, I think I have to play this as a land. Also, if they seal one of my lands, I won't be able to cast Hostage Taker or Meat Hook Massacre, I think. Okay, another Omen of the Sun, that's fine. Again, Meat Hook Massacre cleans that up. So as long as they don't have Transmogrify literally right now, feeling okay. I can clean up the tokens. Okay, they just pick up Yorion. Yorion's going to be a bit of a pain. And they shocked. Why would they shock? Is this a Dovin's veto? No, they still have priority. What do they have? I mean, I guess we'll see. Now, what do I play to put pressure on them, but not too much pressure? I'd just be like Shock Scarab God. Threaten to bring back my Spirited Companion. It's not bad. It is Fry. I think I just take Fry. And then they have the Yorion, so casting Meat Hook doesn't do anything right now. Not really. I think I just want to cast Scarab God. They haven't been able to combo me yet, so I'm feeling pretty okay. And if they just Yorion, blink some Omen of the Suns, this is actually going to work out fine for me, like I said. Because I can just Meat Hook for one. They gain some life and make some more tokens, but... What's up with this attack? This is a weird attack. Play this. Kill your stuff. I gain a bunch of life. Then I'll attack. Since this gives -X, I think it works favorably with Elspeth's Nightmare. If you have enough mana, you can like shrink something and then kill it with Elspeth's Nightmare. Now, am I stopping on upkeep to do stuff with Scarab God? I don't think I need to yet. If I Incarnation this away, what can I go get for 3? I can get a Renegade Rallier, which gets back my Spirited Companion. That doesn't seem bad. I can get Gloom Shrieker to get back Elspeth's Nightmare. I kind of think I just like... I don't want to Hostage Taker the Yorion. I think I'll just attack. Are they going to use Sokenzan to make some blockers? Not right now, at least. Okay. Alright, go. Now are you going to use Sokens on? Yes. Cool. So if they attack with everything, I'll use Scarab God, get back Spirited Companion. Sure. I found a card that they like. Sure. They found a Luca. Mm-hmm.
War is hell, and I'm happy to take you there.
They're gonna flip one of those into an Agent of Treachery, sure. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I can kill this agent, hostage take my Scarab God back. I'll gain a life. I'll attack Luca. Excuse me. I think that this hostage taker is going to help us win the game. Like I said, or our opponent times out here. Oh, they just let Luca die? Okay, cool. That's my Scarab God, please and thank you. The Yorion's just sitting here being a little annoying. Meat Hook Massacre is keeping me kind of healthy. This will kill me pretty fast, though, so I need to be a little cautious of that. But I'm up on mana on our opponent. I still have Yorion I can go get. Yeah, they're hitting for 4. I'd like to draw out one of my Binding the Old Gods. I've got 4 copies of those in this deck. Just cleanly deal with the Yorion and I can move on with my life. Redain is pretty good against an opponent who is stuck on lands. So I get to duress them here. If they want to cast something, they have to cast it now. Please kill my hostage taker. Deal. Anger, Shatter the Sky, or Burning Hands. Anger plus Burning Hands does make Scarab God sad. I could play Redain on the backside mode and take Shatter the Sky. Kind of tricksy. Do they have an Agent of Treachery in their graveyard right now? They do. I've drawn my card already, right? Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. see, I'll attack. I kind of like playing the shield part. So I'll go shield plus pick up Yorion, go. Sure. It's a loose attack. This one doesn't do anything anymore. I go to 4 here. Oh, hold on. Did not get it in time. Elspeth's Nightmare? That seems good. I'm going to take their Agent of Treachery. I did this backwards. I needed to set a stop first. But they've wasted all of our time and decided they can't win the game anyways, so that's great. That went pretty well. Well, I can say a few things for certain after that last game. Agent of Treachery is not so scary when you don't have anything good to take. Hostage Taker seems like an insane card, and one that I maybe want to find room for in the main deck here. I'm not sure. The main deck Shifting Ceratops is pretty cute, but I'm not sure. Like, the Hostage Taker just did so much work against the Luca Transmogrify decks. I can also say that the Binding of the Old Gods never showed up in any of the games we played. Would have been good to kill the Yorion, but didn't matter. We got there anyways. And this deck is sweet on its own, and then having access to the Enigmatic Incarnation package is just like an extra bonus, right? Like, we didn't even really use this at all in that last game. We just like used our value creatures to keep up with the deck, made our land drops, and then eventually we just had more mana than they did, and we won the game because of that. I think this deck is sweet. I'm going to keep playing it because I think it's fun. I do think that you can go different ways with Enigmatic Incarnation. There's a lot of different enchantments out there, lots of different cards you can play, but I think this card's sweet and deserves some time in the sun because this card's really cool. Unfortunately, we spent over 25 minutes of our opponent's clock playing that game, so I'm not going to do a second match with this deck, but that just means that it'll make more sense for a follow-up video later on. So, one long match in the books. We got the win. We do go bigger than Agent of Treachery, at least in that matchup. Like I said, that is going to be it from me for today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will catch you next time.